Today I'm going to tell you about a powerful way of using essential oils and aromatherapy for healing according to the ancient principles of Ayurvedic medicine. My name is Singh from Floracopeia, and we have 3 essential oil blends known as the Vata, Pitta, and Kapha blends. Now, the Vata, Pitta, and Kapha blends are based on the ancient principles of Ayurvedic healing. Most people, when it comes to health and healing, are mostly chasing their symptoms. Even in our world of natural health and alternative health, most people are still chasing their symptoms in natural ways. But in Ayurveda, we do something a little bit different. Instead of addressing the symptom itself, such as the pain in my knee or the dryness in my skin, we address the underlying energetic force that causes the symptom. Because most likely, if you have one symptom somewhere, it's being caused by an underlying energetic imbalance that is probably causing problems in other areas of the body and mind, whether they're apparent to you yet or not. So in Ayurveda, instead of going after the symptom, we're going to go after that underlying energetic imbalance, which we call the dosha. And there's 3 doshas: Vata, Pitta, and Kapha. At Floracopeia, we've designed the Vata, Pitta, and Kapha essential oil blends based on the principles of these Ayurvedic teachings. For instance, the Vata energy is the energy that causes a lot of activity in the mind, a lot of activity in the nervous system, and often will cause things like dry skin, making it difficult to eliminate stools. You may have a hard time getting to bed. You may have a hard time feeling like you have enough vitality. You may get fatigued easily. And all of these things are caused by this underlying Vata energy. So in such a case, you could use the Vata essential oil blend on a regular basis to start to alleviate that underlying Vata energy. And over time, what you will likely find is not just one symptom, but many symptoms that are associated with the Vata energy will tend to decrease and then even eventually can disappear. Now, there's a couple of very good ways you can use the Vata blend. If you have a water-based diffuser, you can diffuse the Vata blend in your room, in your home, in your workspace, and keep that Vata essential oil blend in your atmosphere on a regular basis. And without you even knowing it, over time, it will start to have a very profound therapeutic effect. My favorite way to use the Vata blend is to take a little bit of a massage oil, sesame oil or sunflower oil, jojoba oil, any of these types of base oils, and place a few drops of the Vata blend in that oil, rub it in your hands, and then massage your feet before you go to bed at night. Massage the feet with this oil infused with a few drops of the Vata essential oil blend, and then go to sleep. Do that consistently, and then watch over time how it affects the degree of rest that you get, how rested you feel when you wake up the next morning. Another easy and simple way you can use the Vata essential oil blend is through a direct palm inhalation. All you do is take the bottle, 1 tap into the palm, rub the palms together, and immediately you get the effect. It's a very lovely way to use the essential oil. It's safe, it's easy, and if you're doing these types of things consistently, I think you'll experience fairly quickly this Vata energies decreasing. That's the energy that causes worries and insecurities and nervousness and restlessness and doubt and fear. All of those types of things will start to decrease. And then over time, even the physical symptoms that are associated with the Vata energy will also decrease. That's how you use the Vata essential oil blend. The essential oils that are in the Vata blend are, number 1, Palo Santo, very powerful essential oil from Ecuador. Number 2 is Jatamansi, one of the most revered herbs of Ayurveda. And this is a Jatamansi oil that comes from Nepal. Perhaps the most powerful, most effective oil for this Vata dosha energy. Third, we have Clary Sage, deeply relaxing, nurturing, wonderful essential oil. And then finally we have Rukus, which is a very special type of Rajasthani vetiver that is grounding, calming, nurturing. The Vata blend is slightly warming, but not so warming that it's going to cause any excess heat. Next we have the Pitta blend. Now the energy of Pitta is the energy that causes heat. And when it goes out of balance, it causes excess heat, which can look like bursts of anger, irritability, jealousy, can cause problems with the skin, and so forth. There are a lot of problems that are associated with excess heat. But if you address the Pitta dosha, then all of the system will become cool, clarified, and you'll start to feel really good. Now the Pitta essential oil blend is of course formulated to do just that. Again, it's another excellent oil to use in your diffuser, especially during the summer months. These three doshas are associated with the three primary seasons. The summer, Pitta, the fall, winter is the Vata, and the spring is the Kapha. So during the summertime, if you place a little bit of this Pitta blend on the soles of your feet, sometimes the top of your head, and even if you're careful, you can put it up on the forehead, you'll experience your whole body cooling down. Keep it in the diffuser throughout the summer months or any time you're feeling excessively hot. If you sleep at night and you tend to get too hot, you can consider using the Pitta blend in the diffuser or put the Pitta blend on the soles of your feet before you go to bed. So the Pitta blend is made up of number one, lavender oil, the most famous oil of all for its deeply calming, relaxing, its beautiful fragrance. And then number two, you have rose geranium, another phenomenal floral relaxant, calming, purifying. And then finally, the third essential oil in the Pitta blend is again Rukus, this cooling Rajasthani vetiver, deeply cooling. So if you use the Pitta blend and you're using it fairly consistently, you will find that it'll begin to purify any sort of psychic mental heat that causes, again, anger or irritability. Jealousy is a hot energy. And all of these things over time, again, if you can use it consistently, will begin to decrease. Direct palm inhalation is another great way to use the Pitta blend on a regular basis. You can do that consistently, or you can just do it whenever you feel like you need it. And last we have the Kapha essential oil blend. Now the energy of the Kapha dosha is the energy of earth and water. What happens when you put earth and water together? You get mud, and that's the experience of the Kapha dosha. It causes heaviness, sluggishness. It's what creates excessive mucus. This is the Kapha dosha. And if you're experiencing any sort of Kapha energy, it's a good time to use the Kapha blend. Now, there's a couple of different ways you can use this Kapha blend. Direct palm inhalation is one of them, but by far and wide, the best way to use the Kapha blend is in an aromatic diffuser. The storehouse of Kapha, according to Ayurvedic medicine, is in the lungs. And so using the Kapha blend in the aromatic diffuser and vaporizing the Kapha blend essential oils into your environment, into your home, your workspace, etc., is going to help to break up that Kapha dosha in its storehouse, in the respiratory system. The times of the year when the kids are coming home with mucousy runny noses, perfect time to have the Kapha blend being diffused in your household. Now the ingredients in this Kapha essential oil blend is number one, Tulsi oil. Now Tulsi is one of the most revered herbs in all of Ayurveda, partly because it just has so many benefits. One of the primary benefits, especially in the context of this Kapha blend, is it alleviates that heavy Kapha energy, but it also creates a clarity of mind. Clarifying, creates peacefulness in the mind, very, very powerful oil. Second, we have the cedar oil. Cedar is fantastic for the respiratory system, breathing, many other things. Then next you have the orange. Now orange, the citrus oil, is very light and uplifting. Remember, Kapha is heavy, sluggish. Orange is uplifting, so it's antidoting that underlying Kapha energy alleviating the kapha symptoms. And then finally you have the cinnamon oil, which this cinnamon oil is pungent, also a bit sweet, but also spicy. And it's that spiciness of the cinnamon that helps to once again break up the kapha energy. And all of these oils are formulated together, creates a beautiful fragrance, very powerful essential oil blend, the Kapha blend. There's a lot of different ways you can use these essential oil blends. And if you know Ayurveda, you know you can use them according to your constitution, or according to your state of imbalance, according to the different seasons and so forth. But even if you know your constitution, or if you know the corresponding season to the dosha, the aromatherapy essential oil use is more subtle than taking the herbs internally. So for any person at any given time, any one of these three blends may be appropriate and very useful. You can buy any one of them by themselves, or you can get them all three as a kit together, which is what I recommend. If you want to learn more about Ayurveda, if you want to understand this Ayurvedic science as a complete system, as a profound science, then you can click here and you can attend a free webcast on Ayurveda, and you can even go on and take the full complete course of Ayurveda, which is a home learning course. You can take it at your own pace, on your own time, and it's a very good course. You'll get a very profound and powerful understanding of the Ayurvedic science that you're going to be able to use for the rest of your life. So we hope you enjoy these essential oil blends. Try them out. I think you'll find that they're very effective, they're very enjoyable to use. Thanks so much.